Um, so for most of you who know me, and for our new friends who are on here, I am a single mom of two teenage daughters. My husband passed away 10 years ago from cancer. And so for the longest time, I have felt broken. I have felt broken because of the word single. I have felt broken because of the label of single mom. And it is not until I finished your book, Roma, and came to you, what you told me shifted my way of thinking. And I wanted to share this with all of you guys. What Roma said to me was, I am enough. You don't need to play the role of mother or father. All you do is be you. You are their perfect parent. I am whole and wholly their perfect parent. That is the first time in a very long time I have felt whole, even as that word single parent is labeled on me. So, can you elaborate a little bit more on other parents out there who are struggling with the term single, either by circumstances or by choice?
Absolutely. So we start out, let's rewind a little bit, and I'm going to use your life as an example so that we can really make this real for other parents. To think about when you were in your academic years, when you were, 20 to 25, 27, in those years, you never felt that you needed somebody else to complete you. Your life was about you. You were going to do what you needed to do. I'm going to be a pharmacist. This is what I want. And you went at life with a complete wholeness. You went at life with, this is what I want for my future. This is what I'm going to do. This is who I'm going to become. This is what I've always wanted. You were complete in yourself. And then somewhere when we get to that societal phase of life where the education is complete, then all of a sudden we're like, now what? Oh, now society says I have to find a partner to share my life with. And then with that partner, I'm going to have children and I'm going to start my family. So for that period of time, we forget our own wholeness and holiness, and we start to define our next phase of life with another person and finding our wholeness with them. The truth, however, is we are two whole individuals that have come together in marriage, in partnership, to raise a family and four other, 10 other, whatever your wishes, whole individuals as our children. That should be the mindset that we come into marriage with, or partnership, whatever your preference is. That should be the mindset. So what happens is, in single parenting, whether as in your case where you've lost your partner, or where you're divorced, or you just want to be a single mom, whichever way, right? You come to this realization that, wow, that wholeness that I had expected and planned for is broken because my partner is now out of the picture, forgetting your wholeness of your, perhaps those early 20s, forgetting that. So we shift, we actually break ourselves to become whole again in a partnership. And we forget the wholeness that we come with. And then if I'm to take this one more step, after losing that partner, you start to feel that you are not full, you are not good enough, you are not complete, because now you're defining yourselves by what marriage looks like for every other child. They have partners, they have husbands, they have fathers, but you don't really know what the brokenness is in their homes. We don't really know that. We just go towards what it looks on the outside. And then we transfer this brokenness to our children. I didn't have a father. I didn't have a mother. I didn't have a, significant other parent in my life. So I am incomplete. I didn't get what I was supposed to get. So there's this transference. And this transference then affects the children in themselves not feeling complete, themselves not feeling whole. So if we understand that within ourselves and we take a step back and say, okay, I lost my partner, and this is a transition because the human body goes through grief, and that's the ride. And that grief can last, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. It's different for everyone. But if we had come into this relationship in wholeness, understanding that I am whole, but this relationship has broken and it has moved away from my wholeness, this does not affect who yes, of course, I'm sad. I'm broken in the way of losing a relationship, but not broken in who I truly am. Then the grieving period becomes shorter. Our grieving periods become much, much longer because we completely go from like, I'm shattered, and then we rebuild ourselves back again. And so understanding this for single parents, for divorced parents, and for parents who lose their partners, really embracing this wholeness in yourself brings that self-confidence, and knowing that, the title of this book, that we are the perfect parent for our children. We are paired for our children with our children in complete perfection. There are no ifs and buts about this. If you notice you have one child who aligns well with you and another child who triggers you, why? The other child triggers you because there's a weakness in you that needs to surface, that you need to address, that you need to become whole again on. So they're poking on your broken parts so that you can bring them up for healing and feel that wholeness again. So this is the whole premise of parenting. We come together in a natural state of togetherness by a larger design than we could have ever planned. Who could have planned this child coming into our arms to help us grow as parents? And these moments, there's nothing more perfect than this relationship, than these moments where it's designed for give and take, for learn and teach, for growth together, and create this bond of evolution, of consciousness, of raising our vibe, how we think, how we feel, where we were, together through our moments in our days and our experiences of life.
Absolutely beautiful wisdom. Thank you so much.